Bodie Higginson's life began with months of normalcy, but at just 3 months old, his developing brain began experiencing sudden, aggressive electrical storms. The condition escalated rapidly. Over the following 5 months, what started as a manageable concern became a devastating medical crisis. At 8 months old, Bodie reached a breaking point. He was suffering up to 74 seizures in a single day. For families caught in this cycle, life is no longer measured in milestones. It is a grueling 24-hour effort to survive a relentless barrage of neurological events. Standard medical protocol dictates a specific response to this kind of crisis, a cascading list of conventional medications administered in a standardized order. This system is a source of deep frustration for both clinicians and parents. Medications are often trialed based on bureaucratic lists and cost-effectiveness, rather than the specific biological drivers of the individual patient. The danger of this trial-and-error approach is time. Every week spent cycling through ineffective medications is another week of uncontrolled seizures that can cause permanent damage to an infant's brain. Treating the symptoms while ignoring the biological root means the medical system is effectively playing a guessing game with a child's life. In Bodie's case, doctors identified the driver, the KCNT1 mutation. Even with this specific target identified, conventional therapies produce incredibly poor results. The most common targeted drug, quinidine, rarely provides meaningful relief. Tracking quinidine across KCNT1 patients shows a 50% seizure reduction in just 20% of them. For the vast majority, it fails. Looking closer at those responders, the number achieving complete, sustained seizure freedom is almost zero. When a condition is anchored in a unique genetic structural error, standard medications lack the molecular specificity required to stop the activity at its source. The turning point for Bodie began in Sydney, Australia. At the Children's Hospital at Westmead, a medical team decided to abandon the standardized medication list. Instead of continuing the conventional trial-and-error pathway, they entered Bodie into a specialized innovative therapies pathway. This was a definitive rejection of the medical status quo, shifting the focus from general symptom management to a targeted biological intervention. The medical team meticulously sequenced Bodie's genetics to pinpoint the exact microscopic KCNT1 abnormality directly driving his severe condition. This allowed them to deploy precision medicine, a treatment engineered exclusively for that single genetic flaw. We can see the difference here. On the left, broad-spectrum drugs flood the whole brain, hoping to suppress activity. On the right, the precision therapy is designed to bind directly with the mutant receptor, neutralizing the abnormality while leaving the surrounding circuitry untouched. The breakthrough wasn't a new general drug, it was the engineering of a specific molecular off-switch for a unique genetic target. This world-first treatment was administered to Bodie at 8 months old. The timeline was staggering. After months of enduring 74 daily seizures, Bodie experienced his final seizure just 3 days after his first dose. Bodie made medical history as the first person in the world to successfully receive this specific treatment pathway. Where months of conventional medicine failed, 72 hours of precision intervention succeeded, validating the absolute efficiency of the targeted approach. Genetic testing has been available for over 20 years, yet it is still frequently treated as a last resort in clinical settings. Bodie's recovery proves that testing for genetic divergence must become the primary step, allowing doctors to bypass bureaucratic medication lists entirely. Failing to prioritize genetic sequencing in cases of severe childhood epilepsy is a direct clinical failure that costs patients critical time in their neurological development. Bodie continues to receive the treatment and is being monitored to better understand the long-term effects of this genetic intervention. This Australian achievement provides a validated roadmap for treating a wider range of genetic diseases through molecular intervention. We are moving past the era of the broad-spectrum guessing game. We are entering an age where medicine is a targeted science, capable of intervening at the fundamental genetic level.